Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Let's see Aries, how you're feeling now, how your person is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And of course Aries, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Aries and send them the messages they need to hear the most for their love life. Thank you. All right, so let's begin your reading, Aries. A warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. So newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center we're going to have our dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, you'll definitely know which side you resonate on, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have, a King of Swords in reverse. Somebody seems very upset, very angry. Why is that? Not being able to come forward with their truth, it seems. Let me take a look at the cards first. Okay, Aries, the first card itself, I'm sorry to say, is the Six of Cups, right? On one side, which is somebody from your past, okay? I can't say anything else when I see this card. This is like somebody really wants to come back, but look at the stress and tension. Up in their head, overthinking, don't know what to do. I want to come back, but I don't know how. The other person, well, I think the other person always felt that person A could have been their Ten of Cups and their future, but I think person B is heavily focused on still building that for themselves because they feel this particular situation was, well, it wasn't right. There's injustice here. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen after that. I'm going to clarify all these cards, Aries. Let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. So Aries and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person. Aries and their person. Oops, okay. Aries and their person spirit, if they could say something right now to each other, what would that be? Okay, I'm going to take a few more Aries from another deck. And well, I'm sorry I wasn't taking personal readings last week for some personal issues, but I'm back on track. And well, the ones who've emailed me and I haven't been able to, respond back, if you could just send me an email again, we could do your personal reading now. Okay, some few more Aries from a third deck as well. Okay, done. Let's start your reading, Aries. The first card says, hurting you hurt me even more. Well, maybe this person wants to come back, but now they are hurting because they know they've hurt their person. But they're saying, well, hurting you hurt me even more. You're perfect in my eyes. Don't ever change. My heart aches for you. Nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. I hid who I really am from you. I'm afraid that it's too late to turn around and make it right. That's the stress, Aries. Like I said, somebody wants to come back, but they feel it's too late, and that's why they're trapped in their head. I imagine the type of person you'd want to be with, and that person is nothing like me. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. You always knew how to make me smile. Well, you don't know a good thing till it's gone, right? I think that's what's going on here. Now they're remembering the good times, how, the other person made them smile. Now it's too late. How do I turn back time? I've hurt them and I'm hurting now. I talk to you a lot in my head. I have a really hard time opening up my emotions to anyone. I loved you more than I loved myself, and then I realized I didn't love myself. This could be the other person who gave too much and now they're feeling that, hey, I put you up on a pedestal and I forgot that I'm lovable too. You made me realize I had flaws. Now, this different deck, same card, right? Where was that one? I did see it, yeah. 1 second. There was one which said exactly this. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. You made me realize I had flaws. I'm trying to do better now. I'd put you on a pedestal and made myself small. I just said that before I read the card. Again, second reference to that, right? Where was that? You get the gist of it. Okay. I don't think I can handle this anymore. I imagine the kind of person you'd want to be with, and that person is nothing like me. I want to regain your trust. So that's it, Aries. Okay, I think I've got them all. That's it. And now we can start our reading, but not without our angel blessing card. And I have no clue where that is. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You guys are always the first read for the set. And okay. So my angel spirit guides. What's the blessing for my Aries kind for this reading? Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message? Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. And the card I have here for you, Aries, forgiveness. So this situation, has gone bad. So either somebody wants your forgiveness, Aries, or maybe it's just time to forgive yourself. I think one person is being very hard on themselves. They're realizing their flaws. They feel, whatever they've done has been unforgivable. The other person, I guess, can, if they want them back, they can forgive them, take them back, or they can just forgive the lesson that has been learned and themselves. Sometimes you feel like a fool, right? Oh, it's all my fault. I got fooled by somebody. So forgive. It's just a lesson. It's maybe time to look forward to the future. And you can't do that without forgiveness in your heart, right? So forgiveness. Okay, so let's start the reading then. I'm going to start with person A's energy, Aries. Now you could be either side. I don't know which side you're on, but I'm only picking up on two energies. Not man, woman, no, nothing, right? Just two energies here. So person A's energy to start with. Let's forget about person B for the time being. So person A, you have the Six of Cups as your first card. What's that all about? In your feelings? What's the Six of Cups? Six of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody really wants to come back because they know that the other person is their wish come true, is somebody who can really make them happy, but now they're worried. They're worried because this soulmate connection has some bad memories attached to it now. Maybe somebody was a bit self-indulgent or thinking only about themselves. Something happened here which the Six of Cups is now in reverse. Eight of Swords, Spirit. Why is person A in the Eight of Swords energy? Yes, they are stressing, they are thinking, they are totally in their head, wondering how they can heal the situation now. How do I get back balance? How do I get back, a flow of energy between us? They're thinking, but they're not saying anything. From what I feel, it's in there. Like one of the cards said, I think, yeah, here it is. I talk to you a lot in my head. So the person A is in their head, wondering how they can now bring things back into, they're not confused anymore. It's not like, they're confused and they're thinking, do I want this person? No, person A says, in my feelings, I'm not confused at all. I know the cup that I want. It's this one on person B's side, but I don't know how to get it back now. How do I tell them that, yes, I want your cup and I want to give you my cup and, I want to flow with you. So there is no other cup that they're confused with. The selection has been made. Okay, so person A, why do you feel that way? Can you tell me, please? Person A says, because I've been spying on person B. I haven't been saying anything, but I've been watching them. I mean, non-stop through social media, their Facebook, whatever, mode of spying this person can do, maybe through friends or family or, just stalking them, I don't know. But person A says, I've been watching, I've been spying, and I want one more chance. Now I realize that they are my Nine of Cups. They are the person who can make all my wishes come true. This is the person I can have extreme happiness with. And yes, Omkaratarot, I want one more chance. I just don't know how to get it now. So Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Cups? Yeah, I don't know how to get it because they are very burdened by either some argument or fight that you guys had. Maybe there could have been a battle of wits between the two of you, or now they are burdened by the fact that they've lost their slot. Okay, they feel that there are lots of other people who are vying for person B's attention now. Maybe through social media, they're checking up, friends list or comments, or, assuming, let's say, that person B is, a wish come true, and it can't just be me who chooses them. I'm sure there are a lot of people by now who are vying for person B's attention. Okay, so person A, how do you feel now, currently, about person B or about this connection? Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? What's the Knight of Wands person? Oh. One more. Oh, person A says, Omkaratarot, I don't know what to do. I just keep going back and forth about whatever happened in the past. Maybe somebody came across as a bit of a player in the past. Maybe it could be a person A who did that. That's why they're up in their head. They could have been a little cocky or a bit overconfident. They could have made person B feel less than, or like these cards, the dialogue message card said, they thought they were up on the pedestal, and that's only because person B made them feel like they were bigger or better, and I think that got to their head, and they could have behaved in a very immature way. Now they don't know what to do. They're not happy at all. Person A is not happy at all because they feel their bad behavior, okay, maybe this is a part of them that they keep hidden. One of the cards said that, I hid who I truly am from you. So this person now feels that all their dark, dirty secrets are out because of their past bad behavior. Now this person is blocked because they don't know how to move forward. They feel either person B has blocked them, or there is distance between the two of you. There's no way to come back together because, all their bad behavior, their secrets, their player ways, their cocky behavior, all that has been exposed. So Chariot in reverse, person A. Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Yes, person Same thing, High Priestess in reverse. This is also, you keep secrets and the secrets are out. I think person A, heart of hearts, wants to be, they've always wanted to be, or they now want to be seen as a King of Pentacles. They want that respect back. They want to be seen as somebody very successful, somebody who's ready to, do the right thing. But they are feeling blocked because they feel because of their past behavior, the other person could have already walked away. What should I do now, Omkaratarot? How do I redeem my reputation? I want them to see me like this as the King of Pentacles. And everything's been exposed about me. And I was in my shadow self then. I feel my person has already walked away now. What do I do? I can't cover back. But heart of hearts person A says, well, I'm overthinking and I'm stressing out because secretly I do want a reunion with them. I do want a coming back together. I just don't know what to do. It's like their shadow self has been totally bared open. There is no way they can, make the other person forget. At least they don't know how. They're assuming that person B thinks and feels the worst for them now. Okay, so what action will you take, person A? I'm going to open later. Let's go on to person B's side and see how person B is feeling about, you and this connection. Person B, you have the 10 of Cups in your feelings. What's that all about? 10 of Cups. Okay. So person B says, well, I'm no longer waiting. I've chosen my path. My ultimate goal, Omkaratarot, is to find somebody who I can have long-term, growth with. I want a future. I want family. I want happiness. I want emotional satisfaction. And this time I'm going to be using my head over my heart. Because the last person, that's person A, well, they were justice in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or something, but overall, but person B is saying that now this time around, I'm not going to be waiting around for somebody who's just going to keep me at crossroads. My ultimate goal is the 10 of Cups. That's what I want. I'm not going to give to any person or anybody who's going to not do right by me. And person A definitely didn't. There was injustice. Clarify the justice in reverse, please. So both of you have been spying on each other. Person B says, I also found out some information, Omkaratarot. If they were spying, I was spying too. And all they've been showing me is that they are still in that very shadow self of theirs. They're still acting selfish. They're still acting self-centered. They're still showing that they're a party boy, girl, something. And, they haven't taken action towards me either to come and offer me a 10 of Cups. All they do is spy on me, so even I've been watching. Will they take any action? Will they come and do the right thing? They haven't done nothing. So, why do you feel this way, person B? Person B says, Omkaratarot, in all this time of waiting and watching, I'm kind of moving on. I've picked up myself. I've become strong now. I've learned how to keep my boundaries up, and I'm standing in my truth. And the universe is, suggesting that, the wheel of fortune is turning. It's time for me to move forward. This past connection, they gave me nothing. They gave me no commitment. There was no truth. There was no honesty. There was no structure. So what was I going to wait for? I've decided to, just pick myself up now and keep it moving. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, because it's not without pain. I mean, person B feels it's not without pain. It's not like I suddenly got up and I decided, hey, that's over and I'm going to move on. Person B says, I did have a lot of pain. I wasted so much time, so much energy. Nothing happened here. All the cups I kept giving them, they just kept, kicking them to the ground. And, I feel sad. But I've realized now that if there is no new beginning here, and they're always going to keep, treat me like a fool, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going towards my Two of Cups. I'm allowing the universe to, change things for me now. Okay, so person B, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection? Page of Cups. I think person B is secretly still hoping. Yeah, still hoping for an apology so that they can get unstuck. Yeah, person B somewhere does have this blockage. As much as person B wants to move on, they want to choose a new direction, somewhere it hurts that, this connection turned out to be a false soulmate connection. They feel that, oh, I'm so sorry, just give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put the ringer off, Aries. Okay. So, yeah, person B feels somewhere to get unstuck from the situation so that they can freely move on from a connection which didn't fructify, or maybe person B feels this was a contract that has to be shut down. I have a feeling there is a small blockage where person B could still be waiting for some closure or an apology, forgiveness, as my angel suggested, right? So there could be a sense of waiting as well, whether they realize it or not. Even though I think actively person B has turned their back in the physical, maybe looking out to see what else is out there. But like if you notice carefully, Aries, this person has turned their back, yes. They are looking into the far horizons, but it's not like they are, this person is still stagnant. Right? They're not moving, they're waiting. Okay, so Three of Wands. Yeah, to end this cycle, I think person B, because of their own strength, it's like, if you have to go fight a war at the army or something, then you don't want to go, but yes, you put on your armor, you pick up your rifle or put on your helmet, and as much as you don't want to go, it's with your own sheer strength. You say, I have to go to war. So I'm turning my back. I really don't want to go, but I have to go. So person B, I think, is trying to shut down a cycle. Maybe waiting for that last bit of closure or last bit of apology. Maybe I'm no one to suggest that, but person B, the easiest way to do this, instead of waiting for person A to come and say sorry to you, maybe it's time to forgive yourself. If you did your best and you're still trying to do the best for yourself, it's time to maybe keep them in your mind's eye and say, hey, I forgive you. Or I forgive myself. If person B, you're feeling like a fool, or you feel somebody fooled you. It's just a lesson. Okay, so let's get on to the action. Oh, I have the Page of Cups bottom of my deck as well. Same card, right? So I think secretly person B still hopes that they can find some closure, maybe with an apology or, before they can actually move on. That could be a subconscious blockage in person B from choosing their next partner. Actively, I see them. I actually see person B becoming really strong, and I'm not going to be fooled. I want this. I'm looking out to see who else is out there. But it takes a little time for healing, right? Okay, so let's start with your action cards. Let's start with person A. Let's hope they take some action. Person A, action from your end. And while I shuffle these, of course, Aries, reminder, click that like button for me, please. Really helps the videos to circulate. And yes, makes me feel extremely happy to feel connected, to see how many of you I'm connecting with. And newcomers, when you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that little notification bell. That way then YouTube can notify you when new videos are uploaded. Thank you. Okay, person A, what action can we expect from your end towards person B? Page of Pentacles. If that's an offer, that's a very tiny one. Almost stagnant. Why is that? Why is the Page of Pentacles here as an action? The Devil. Ace of Swords. Seven of Cups. This person is still stagnant. They're scared to have that communication. This person is so scared to, come out and outwardly communicate with person B. They're so confused. They don't know what to say, how to even begin the conversation. So what does that mean, person A? I'll give you 3 more. I know you're scared to have that talk. You're wondering what to say, how to say it. Meanwhile, totally stagnant. 6 of Pentacles, okay. 5 of Pentacles. This person is going backwards. This person is going backwards. They see person B as somebody who they want desperately. I have the Empress here in their thoughts, right? So they want to have this fertility, growth, abundance with person B. They are wishing and yearning for the 6 of Cups, an equal partnership, equal give and take. Look at where they're sitting. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out, left behind, feeling I'm not good enough, I'm not the person that you should be, or there were so many cards which suggested that, right? Now this is a pity party going on because this person doesn't know whether this coming back together is still possible. How do I think communication is the biggest thing. I had a King of Swords in reverse, right, as my overall energy. So this is like some King of Swords upright is a very forthright person. I'm honest, I'm clear, I'm focused, I say what I mean. This card is in reverse. So initially I thought it was somebody who was angry. I think if there is some anger, it's with themselves because they don't know how to articulate what they really want. The sword is not in the upright. This is what they want. How do I talk? But my sword. Okay, so let's see person B then. Person B, what about you? Any action from your end towards person A or otherwise? 2 of Cups. Why is your action the 2 of Cups, person B? Do you still love them? Do you see them as your soulmate even now? What's the 2 of Cups? 2 of Wands. Oh, 9 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I think somewhere person B always knew and still knows that person A does have that special place in their heart. They know that person A is a soulmate. This person B, like I said, is at crossroads even now. They're at crossroads. Maybe they have other options. But look at them. The options are there, but they're sitting by the window and looking out. There is a bit of anxiety, stress and worry on person B's end as well. They just feel that person A is taking too long. Why are you so slow? If you could just come and say something to me, even if it's an apology, so I can move on. I know you're a soulmate. Let's at least have closure so I can choose another path and move on. Am I right, person B? Maybe 3 more. King of Swords, yes. Page of Swords and the Fool card. I think person B is ready for a new beginning. They're ready for, like I said, this person is standing at the edge of that cliff. Absolutely ready to say, universe, I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready to go forward. I'm not waiting around anymore. But it would be nice if this King of Swords would be in the upright and at least, give me some closure. Sorry, this was the card. My eyes were closed. Yeah, so person B is ready to kind of jump off that cliff and have that new beginning. I think somewhere person B is still also spying. still keeping an eye on person A, hoping that person A will become that King of Swords in the upright, will come and speak their truth, so that one way or the other, person B can leap off that cliff and say, okay, I'm done now. Now I can, put that lock and key, throw it in the river and say, okay, this is done. So there is a bit of that unfinished business that person B feels, may not acknowledge it, even to me. I mean, I may have lots of comments to say, oh, we've already ended it and I'm already moving on. Yes, you are trying. But subconsciously, there is, that part of person B who says, it would be nice to have closure before I jump off that cliff for a new beginning. Now it's up to person A what kind of communication. Maybe person A can, say the right things, and I think that's the reason they're taking so long. They want to come and say the right things so that they can get person B back. They don't want to come in with swift communication which goes wrong again and they lose person B forever. Maybe that's why they're taking their time to plan how this communication is going to go. But person B, being in the Fool energy, saying, hey, that's too slow for me. Buck up already, because I need to start a new journey one way or the other. So that's your reading for today, Aries. Hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.